Now, this first Eden was created 899,701 Earth years ago. Okay, and this was by the sea car in New Mexico, Arizona border. Okay, they still fancy the desert. They still fancy the desert, the reptilians.
I went over to their house. Sometimes I'd go over there on the weekends, and he and I and the mother and the girls, we would take off and we'd go up to Palmdale. Now, that's back in 1959, 53 years ago. And there's only a couple of warehouses out there, military and that kind of thing. This is like 50, 60 miles north of Los Angeles. And we go way out into the desert. And I remember walking out in the desert with him, and the girls would take off with their mother, and they were roaming around. He and I would go to caves, and he knew right where they were. He drove right up to them. It was the caves going into the ground. One of them had tracks going down, so it was obviously a mining hole. And we went down there. We went way down. We had the flashlights with us, and my girlfriend went with me about halfway, and then she got spooked and decided wanted out. And so we went on down further, just the father and I, until we hit water. And he told me, he said, yeah, they were digging down here, and they were mining, and they hit water, and they all died, and they're all dead down there. And then other ones he would stop at, we'd get out, and he would show me, we'd walk up to the opening in the ground as some kind of like a little hill, and on the other side of the hill would be a hole, and we'd go around, and I'm looking at this little hole in this side of this little hill, and we'd go down there for a little bit with the flashlight, and obviously somebody made that hole, somebody made that entrance into that hill. And we could shine the light down and see us going down further. And he said, this is as far as we could go. We can't go any further.
And he would tell me, I remember distinctly, one time he said, we were walking down this hole, and this looked like a mining hole, but there was no tracks there. And he stopped, and he said, this is as far as we can go. We can't go any further. And I said, why not? And he said, well, because there are aliens here. They're down there, and you will be safe as long as you're with me, and I'm safe as long as I don't go any further. I wanted you to see that there are aliens here, and they live down here, but we're not going to go see them, believe me. And we're all right now, but if we go any further, we'll be in trouble. So I think it's time that we leave. So we turned around and left, came back up.